Algorithm Wire Bite of Truth. The Great Decoupling, Why Traffic No Longer Pays, and the TikTokification of Netflix.
Did you know the link between traffic and revenue just broke? We are seeing a fundamental shift where views no longer equal euros, and the old playbook is being rewritten in real time. Welcome to Algorithm Wire, Bite of Truth. I am your host, Sebastian. I'm here to cut through the hype and give you the numbers first. Zero fluff intel you need to protect your channel and your bottom line. On today's agenda, we are dissecting a massive consolidation wave. The creator economy is growing up, and individual creators are becoming media empires. We'll talk about the $18 million bet on micro-influencers. Then, the platform wars are heating up. Netflix is going vertical. YouTube is pushing AI avatars, and we have to ask, is the long-form dream dead? Plus, we're diving into the great decoupling. OpenAI is putting ads in chatbots, and SEO is evolving for AI agents, not humans. And finally, a European spotlight on the DACH region, and a warning for under 16 creators in the UK. Let's get into it.
Industry analysis and trends.
Let's start with the money. When the checkbooks open, we learn where the industry is actually heading. This week, we saw a flurry of M&A mergers and acquisitions that signals a maturing market. The Wild West days of the solo creator are stabilizing into scalable media businesses. First up, Fixated acquired Ellify. Now, if you don't know Ellify, they are a talent agency focused on Roblox. This is a pure play on the gaming metaverse. Fixated isn't just buying a roster, they are buying infrastructure to monetize virtual worlds. Then, look at NowThis. They acquired the Salary Transparent Street creator franchise. This is huge. NowThis didn't just hire a host. They bought the IP, the format, and the audience trust of Hannah Williams. It proves that a viral interview series can be packaged and sold like a traditional TV syndication deal. But the move that really caught my eye is in Europe. Coolsquare, the French influencer marketing giant, acquired StoryClash, a tech platform based in the DACH region, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Why does this matter? Because it bridges the gap between French data analytics and German tech engineering. It creates a pan-European powerhouse that can track trends across borders. And the money keeps flowing. Statusphere secured $18 million in funding for their AI-powered micro-influencer platform. VCs are betting that the future isn't mega celebrities like Mr. Beast. It's thousands of micro-influencers managed by AI. The takeaway? The ecosystem is consolidating. If you are a creator today, you aren't just a talent. You are a media company holding intellectual property that is prime for acquisition.
Creator content and impact.
So, how does this consolidation change what we actually watch and make? Let's talk about the TikTokification of everything. Netflix just revamped its mobile app. You can now swipe through a TikTok-like feed. Think about that. The king of long-form cinematic binge-watching is admitting that on mobile, vertical short form is king. Meanwhile, over at YouTube, the data suggests a suppression of long-form reach in favor of shorts. We are hearing from consultants that distribution is tilting heavily toward the vertical format. This creates a massive pressure cooker for creators. How do you tell a deep, nuanced story in 60 seconds? Or do you even try? Enter the AI solution. YouTube is rolling out tools that let creators license their likeness to generate shorts. Imagine filming yourself for an hour, and the AI creates 50 different shorts, answering common comments or trending topics in your voice and face. Is this labor exploitation? Or is it the ultimate scaling tool? That is the debate of the week. Let's look at a case study. Alan Chicken Chow. He is a shorts giant, but he just partnered with Netflix and HYE, that's the K-pop powerhouse behind BTS. He went from vertical mobile screens to a major Hollywood streaming deal. This proves the thesis. Short form is the new top of the funnel. You hook them on the phone with a 60-second hit, and then you upsell them to the long-form experience on the big screen. The strategy for you? Don't fight the vertical feed. Master it. Use it as a discovery tool to drive traffic to your own properties, whether that's a newsletter, a course, or a long-form deep dive.
Creator monetization and partnerships.
Okay, let's talk cash. Because views don't pay the bills, monetization does. And right now, we are seeing what I call the great decoupling. For years, the model was simple. Get traffic, get ad views, get paid. But AI search is breaking that link. OpenAI is lining up advertisers for a trial run of ads in ChatGPT. We are talking contextual ads inside a conversation. Your AI best friend just got a sales job. But here is the shift. LLM-only pages. This is a concept where you create web pages designed specifically to be read by AI agents, not humans. You optimize your content so that when ChatGPT or Perplexity searches for an answer, your content is the source they cite. This changes SEO forever. You aren't optimizing for keywords a human types. You are optimizing for the logic an AI uses to synthesize information. Simultaneously, we are seeing creators bypass the rented land of social platforms entirely. Look at the Sidemen. Their new venture, the Sidemen's Arcade, partnered with Vuture for direct ad sales. They aren't relying on YouTube's AdSense. They are selling the slots themselves, keeping the margin, and owning the relationship with the brand. And then there is TikTok moving to billboards. Display's partnered with TikTok to extend mobile campaigns to digital out-of-home. That means your viral TikTok could end up on a billboard in Times Square. The lesson here is diversification. Do not rely on a single algorithm for your paycheck. Direct sales, AI optimization, and cross-platform repurposing are the new safety net.
Creator tools and platforms.
This brings us to our Tools and Trends segment. Today we are spotlighting a technology that is both controversial and inevitable: AI likeness licensing for YouTube Shorts. Simply put, this is a suite of tools, often integrated within platforms like YouTube or third-party editors like Adobe and Captions, that allow you to create a digital twin of yourself. Here is what it does. You upload footage of yourself, train the model on your voice and face, and then you can type text to generate a video of you saying that text. It's not a deep fake in the malicious sense. It's a licensed asset. Who is this for? This is perfect for high-volume creators who need to respond to trends instantly. If a news story breaks, you can generate a reaction video in the time it takes to type a tweet. The standout feature is the multi-language capability. You can record in English, and your AI twin can speak Spanish, French, or German with synced lip movements. This is the ultimate globalization tool. In terms of accessibility, we are seeing these tools move from expensive enterprise software to subscription tiers, starting at $20 to $30 a month, or even included in higher-level creator packages. Here's your pro tip. Be transparent. If you use an AI avatar, label it. Trust is your currency. And if your audience feels tricked, you lose the advantage. Use the AI to handle the volume, but keep the human heart in your writing.
Creator funding and investment.
When a trend gets this big, the money follows. We already mentioned Statusphere's $18 million round, but let's zoom out on the funding landscape. We are seeing a massive pivot in venture capital. Investors are tired of funding viral apps that depend on the whims of Zuckerberg or Musk. Instead, the smart money is going to infrastructure. Companies like Coal Square and StoryClash are getting bought and funded because they offer stability, they offer data, they offer predictability in an unpredictable algorithmic world. This is different from the creator funds of 5 years ago. Remember the TikTok Creator Fund, the YouTube Shorts Fund? Those were essentially grants to keep you on the platform. The new wave of funding equity investments in creator startups and infrastructure place is about building equity. If you are a creator looking for capital, Don't just look for a sponsor. Look for a partner who wants to buy a piece of your IP or your company's infrastructure, not just rent your eyeballs for a month. The game has changed from renting an audience to owning a business.
European Spotlight, the DACH region.
For this week's European Spotlight, we are zooming in on the DACH region, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Why here? Because of the Coal Square and StoryClash deal. This acquisition highlights a unique characteristic of the European market: fragmentation. The DACH region is incredibly valuable, but it is linguistically and culturally distinct. You cannot just take an English strategy and translate it into German and expect it to work. Creators in the DACH region have historically had to work harder to build dedicated, niche communities because the total addressable audience is smaller than the US or UK. However, this has created a culture of high trust. German audiences in particular are skeptical of hype and demand high data privacy standards, something that was reinforced this week by a French court upholding Apple's ATT privacy feature. This focus on privacy and data protection is actually a competitive advantage for DACH creators. When they recommend a product, their audience listens because they feel protected from exploitation. If you are looking to expand into Europe, look at the DACH region. Don't blast generic ads. Build a partnership with a local creator who understands the nuance. The acquisition of StoryClash proves that the tech to find these creators is finally maturing. All right, let's recap. We learned the creator economy is consolidating, with big money flowing into media acquisitions and micro-influencer tech. We covered the TikTokification of Netflix and YouTube and the rise of AI avatars to scale content. We discussed the great decoupling, where SEO shifts to optimizing for AI agents rather than human search bars. And in the DACH region, we saw how data privacy and trust are driving the next generation of creator tools. If you found this briefing useful, the best way to support us is to subscribe and leave a rating. The link between traffic and revenue may be breaking, but the link between trust and value is stronger than ever. Thanks for listening. I'm Sebastian, and this is Algorithm Wire.